I got to kick this thing off. Can I kick it off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
But I almost wonder if he was like, you know what, I've been overwhelmed, or a lot of people have been asking me, like, hey, in my neighborhood, there's a Target here. There's not a Walmart for 15 miles. And I can't get to Target. I can't get to Walmart, or I can't get to, I don't know, whatever grocery store, and most grocery stores don't sell household items like a Target will have groceries and the household items, small appliances, clothing, everything. So
Yeah, but I think that there are more Dollar Generals and Family Dollars or whatever in those rural areas than there is, you know what I mean, a Target or a Walmart. And I think that Walmart intentionally goes to those rural areas, but so does the Dollar Tree and whatever, the dollar store and stuff like that. They all do it too. So I think that there are options. I think it's just a matter of changing your routine to do what you said you was going to do. And that's what most people don't want to do.
hey, I'm not buying a steak from Dollar General. I'm just telling you, they got them in there. They got them at Dollar Tree. They got steaks at Dollar Tree. But
No, I wouldn't either.
So listen, people are hurting right now.
yeah,
Inflation
that
through the
too.
roof. This war that Trump started got gasoline prices. They jumped like what 25%, something crazy. I know
Yeah, more than that. Yeah,
normally to fill my truck up is around 55, $60. Last time I filled it up, it was like 80 something dollars
yeah.
just in a week, you know. And when you got people who drive to work, people who and I don't understand like people that got small children, like the small babies don't eat that much. When they start getting like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all that, and you got to feed them every day, it's tough, man. It's tough out here. So, you know, I think that those people probably aren't going to Target anyway because Target is more, we call it Target. It's the bougie store, right?
Mhm.
So really, if you're still shopping at Target, man, that's just because you want your creature comforts and you like going in, smelling the popcorn and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So
I don't agree with that, because I mean that I think there's Targets, especially the super Targets that are groceries, have a lot of groceries. And you can't get a full grocery store item at a Dollar General, a Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. You just can't.
I'm not
But they
debating
got
that.
grocery stores.
I'm not
Yeah.
debating that point though. What I'm saying though is that Target is not low cost. So even if you're going there to shop for groceries, there's got to be a cheaper option somewhere. Target is not a low cost store. It never has been.
No, but I mean food prices are generally the same. I mean, for the most part, 7 cent difference in mayonnaise or something. I mean,
Mm.
I don't know that. There's a
hey
reason
man,
why.
I do the
There's a
grocery
reason why
shopping in my house,
Aldi's.
man.
There's a reason why Aldi's was in business.
Right.
Now Aldi's done got a little bit bougie.
Exactly.
Cause listen, somebody told me like when you go to like other countries, Aldi's is more high end. It's
hmm
here where we was like, man, Aldi's on some bullshit. She said Aldi. Look, we black, so we call it Aldi's.
Hey, you get your fruit rounds. You don't get the fruit loops. You get the fruit rounds, man.
Right.
Right. I remember my ex-wife came. She was like, "Man, they just built an Aldi, Aldi's. I ain't you gonna let me. I'm gonna let you correct me. They just built the Aldi's, man. I got all this stuff." I said, "Man, don't you ever buy no bring no Aldi's in my shit." Just because, like, back in the day, growing up, Aldi's had the stuff that was like, you buy some chicken from Aldi's, it may expire. Like if today is the 18th, it's gonna expire on the 20th.
You got use the same day.
you gotta go shop and cook. You gotta cook it as soon as you get home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, my thing though is this with Jamal. I don't think that this taints his reputation 100% for me. It's a blemish, but I'm also somebody that doesn't expect everybody to be perfect. I can't prove that he sold out, And based on his track record and how he has stepped to the plate for the black community and called out the powers that be and used his influence to help empower and enlighten the black community like we do on this show, I'm gonna give him a pass on this one. It's definitely bad optics. It definitely looks questionable, but I don't think that I'm going to 100% write him off because of this mistake that he made. What about y'all?
I mean, I don't write people off. I
Hey, look,
mean,
look, I'm a Pisces, and this Pisces season right now, I'm quick. I'll write you off in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Act like I don't know you.
you could put them at a distance, or treat them
Yeah.
how they deserve to be treated, put them where they belong. But I mean, just to write people completely off is to make it seem like they don't have any value, and we've already stated that. I mean, everybody has some value. So, I
No,
mean,
I
they
don't.
may have to be far removed from me and what I got going on, but I don't see a reason, especially like you said, if the good deeds outweigh the bad deeds, then I mean, if he's
Yeah.
doing what we need him to do for the community, then I'm not writing him off.
Yeah. Same. And quite frankly, if he did what he if I didn't go back and look it up when he first talked about it, if it was truly a 40-day fast, and that's what he literally said, then he's gone way beyond that. And we've taken it further than what was intended, and that's fine. And if he says the fast is over, then the fast is over. If you still want to boycott, boycott. That's not, I don't hold that on Jamal Bryant's over his head.
I think the main thing though that the lesson that we need to learn from this is that we need to be on one accord. We need to move. We need to move like one band, one sound. And this level of confusion shouldn't have happened because now you got people saying different things. People like, well, I don't know what I was supposed to do. Most people, when I see on social media, was like, we don't care what you say, Pastor
Exactly.
Jamal.
Yeah. I'm
We
still
ain't
not
going
going.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we ain't going back. It's a wrap. We ain't
Yeah.
never going back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that solidarity. I appreciate us standing for something. But I also think, we gotta gatekeep who we allow to speak for us better. I'm not I trust Jamal. I trust him as much as I trust anybody that I don't know personally, right? But there's other times where people will try to speak up for us. They'll try to represent the community, and without that vested interest, right? I think we have to question. We have to question because we can see in the past where there have been people put into our organizations. There have been people to put in to say, "Hey, listen, okay, you're going to be the person to speak for the community," and they've been bought and paid for it.
Yeah.
So we have to show more discernment and gatekeep a little bit better.
And that, unfortunately, that seems to be a recurring theme more recently. More
Right.
gatekeeping, more gatekeeping.
Hmm.
Right,
I think
right, right.
also,
And speaking of gatekeeping, I don't really know this dude's music, but this has been a fun. I've been, black social media. I don't fool with Twitter, so we can't call it Black Twitter. So Black Threads,
Yeah.
they've been hilarious about this. So Jack Harlow. Now he had one song that I made. I think I may have known he was at. They shot the video at the Kentucky Derby. And the only reason why I knew that they shot the video at the Kentucky Derby because he was there. The Kentucky, you go to horse races. If you're outside, it's a damn horse field. It's muddy, it's grass and
Yeah.
all this stuff. So what I remember was this Jack Harlow dude. He was there to shoot his video, and I can't remember the black rapper that he had with him, but he had his sneakers on. And he didn't want to get his sneakers dirty, so he had a black security guard, and so he had the security guard basically like carry him so that he didn't get his shoes dirty. And I got if I'm a security guard, they like, hey man, let me hop in your back, dog, so my shoes don't get dirty. I'm like, man, who the hell are you talking to, right? Now, most people don't think like, what? He might have just been like, damn, this dude is paying my salary, and
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Like, I
Yeah.
got you, dog. Just hop on. But like, again, the optics, it looks terrible. It looks terrible. So that's what I really kind of found out about him, because social media got in his behind about that. But
I don't even remember that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even remember that.
Look it up. Look it up.
No,
I'm
not. I'm not. I just. Yeah. I don't
look
even
it
remember
up.
that.
It happened. But
I don't even know
how
about
he's been
music
in the news
videos no
lately,
more.
dude put out a neo soul album, and it called into question how, and we talked about this on the last show. Make sure y'all go see our live episode. White artists who will use hip hop, rap to get in the door, and we allow them to because they make a catchy song or whatever. And then once they've built their notoriety, once they've established a little bit of fame, they switch. They go to country music, or they go to MAGA like Kid Rock, and you got the Jelly Rolls, and what's the other boy's name? Post Malone, White Iverson, Post Malone, Justin Timberlake. I still don't like that bastard. I'll never like that bastard. You're talking about some people are redeemable. He ain't redeemable for shit for me. How he did Janet. So, but yeah, and he, what did he do? He was dancing hip hop and breaking and pop locking with everybody, Timberland and all that. And next thing you know, he tried to do country western album. So they asked this dude, like, okay, why you didn't go to country western route? Why you went neo soul? He was like, I got a black audience.